Welcome to this new video where we're going to talk a little bit about the latest news regarding Forza Horizon 6. And I have quite a bit of good news to share with you today, because there was an update for Forza Horizon 6 that just came out. And even though it doesn't directly add new cars to the game, it changes some files in Forza Horizon 6, especially the credits file. So that's the place where all the car brands and all the partners of Forza Horizon 6 are thanked by the studios. And since this update came out, quite a few car brands have appeared on this list. A lot of brands with very interesting models are now present, which means, as you might have guessed, that if they're listed in the credits, it means Forza is in partnership with them. And that also means that at least one model, maybe several from these brands, will be coming to the game in the next few months. Today, we'll discuss new brands and which models are likely coming to Forza Horizon 6 in future updates. If you have other suggestions, leave them in the comments. And just before that, let me remind you, of course, that Forza Horizon 6 is much cheaper through my instant gaming link that you can find below this video. You can save €40, for example, on the purchase of the premium version. So if you want to save money on buying Forza Horizon, or on any other game, or even anything like Game Pass or PSN, while also giving a little support to my channel at the same time, it's really the best way as a newly confirmed brand. And that's true. It's actually a return from the older Forza games. We're going to see Bowler again. In fact, Bowler was already present in the previous Forza Horizon games, especially with the Bowler EXRS. The XRS, which is a modified Land Rover, improved for off-roading, and we haven't seen it in the Forza series since Horizon 4. Since it was the only vehicle partnered with Forza so far, I think we'll almost certainly see it again, unless the developers opt for a new model instead. For example, the CSP 575 project, which is based on the Defender 110 and is also equipped with a big V8 engine, has also now appeared in the game files. The name Luis Rodriguez. You should know that Luis Rodriguez is an automotive designer who made his own car, the famous Hot Wheels Stud Jets, which could be found back in the Forza days. Horizon 5, which came in a special Hot Wheels pack. And, just for the record, it's the car that inspired the racing 6-cylinder engine, which you can install on a lot of cars, already in Forza Horizon 6. Given that it's already in the game and Luis Rodriguez's name is in the credits, I think that says it all. We're seeing the return of the Toot Jets, but that doesn't guarantee Hot Wheels vehicles will be back, even though they've appeared in every Forza Horizon since Forza Horizon 3. And knowing it's possible, it also confirms other models by Luis Rodriguez, especially the Hot Wheels Scorpion. I'd be more surprised by that since unlike the Toot Jets, the Scorpion was never produced. The Toot Jets, Luis Rodriguez made his own version. We also have the Spyker brand confirmed, and that's cool, even if it's a bit of a niche brand. It's a supercar brand from the Netherlands, if I'm not mistaken. Their two most well-known models are the Spyker C8 the Violet and the Spyker L Ron. We had them in Forza Motorsport 4. So since Horizon 6 is reviving much from Motorsport 4, I think these cars will return to the game. A new brand, Niliu, is now confirmed for Forza, the first time it's appeared in the series. It's a brand that's currently designing a supercar, the Niliu 27. It's a supercar designed by a former designer from Lamborghini, and especially from Koenigsegg. He's the one who designed the Koenigsegg Chimera, which we've had in Forza for a few weeks now. In Horizon 6, it's the only model Niliu currently has. So I think there's no choice but for it to be this one and not another. And that's actually good news. This car should be fun to drive with its 6.5-liter naturally aspirated V12, producing nearly 1,000 horsepower. And it's a very light car, so overall it should deliver pretty good performance in Forza Horizon 6. We also have Chimera. Now, I think that's super cool. Chimera, if you don't know, is a brand that, for example, made a restomod of the old Lancia 037. So, to put it simply, it's a Lancia 037 updated for today. It's a car that's extremely rare in real life, and there are several versions of it. The most impressive one is probably the 439 version, which has a Koenigsegg V8 and puts out over 1,000 horsepower. So, if this one comes to the game, it's incredible, because on top of that, it's really beautiful. Now we have the Kia brand. So Kia. There have been quite a few cars in Forza. It's true that in Horizon 5, for example, we had the EV6 GT, which was a big electric dud that really wasn't very interesting to drive. If we go back further, for example, to Forza Horizon 4, we had the Kia Stinger, which is a sports sedan designed by a former designer from BMW Motorsport. And with the 3-liter V6, it made over 360 horsepower, so it was a pretty good little car. Unfortunately, it had a pretty short career on Forza, since it disappeared with the arrival of Forza Horizon 5. I hope they'll focus more on these two cars for Kia, rather than other electric models, which overall kind of suck. Still, obviously, we're also going to see some new Chinese brands like the Ozon Auto Group. Now, Ozon Auto owns several brands, but its most well-known brand is definitely Neta. Here, honestly, it's a bit less interesting. I think we'll get some bad electric cars, even their biggest model, the Neta GT, which I think is most likely to end up in a Forza Horizon game, since it has a kind of vaguely sporty look, and it's also kind of a dud of an electric car that's not really known for being particularly high-performing either. When it comes to Chinese brands, we now also have BYD. You should know that BYD, like Ozon Auto, is an automotive group that owns a lot of brands, and among the BYD models that would be kinda cool, maybe, to see in Forza Horizon. Anyway, let's say among those that are most likely to end up there, I think we'll see the Denza Z9 GT, which is a model that's, let's say, a competitor to the Porsche Taycan. We're discussing an electric car with over 1,000 horsepower, as well as the BYD Yangwang U9, which we've had in Gran Turismo 7 for months, and remains among the world's most powerful cars. Because there's a special version of the U9 that has around 3,000 horsepower. Since Forza now features cars with over 2,500 horsepower, like the 2,900 horsepower Nissan GT-R Forza Edition, it doesn't seem that crazy. Also, this car actually has a pretty unique feature in real life, which is that it has suspension that allows the car to jump on flat ground. So literally, while driving, the car doesn't need a ramp. It can jump. I have to admit, it would be funny to see that as a bonus animation in Forza Horizon 6. And finally, of course, we're going to see Bugatti again. It's not a big surprise because actually, the reason Bugatti isn't present at the launch of Forza Horizon 6 is that just before the release of Forza Horizon 6, Bugatti was bought by another group. For years, it was owned by Volkswagen, but now it belongs to the Rimac brand. Since this happened just before the release of Forza Horizon 6, there's a good chance that, simply for contractual reasons, Forza Horizon 6 had to wait a bit. Re-sign a new contract. The Bugattis will return to Horizon 6 just as before. There are still many options since Forza games have featured several Bugattis. I think we're going to see pretty much the classic lineup we've had in Forza for a while now, namely the Bugatti Divo, the Bugatti Chiron, and the Bugatti Veyron Supersport. It would also be cool to have the classic Veyron, which we don't have in Forza anymore. I think since Motorsport 4 it was replaced by the Supersport and the Bugatti EB 110 Supersport. And also, why not? The Type 35C, which we already had back in Horizon 4, Horizon 5, and also in the latest Forza Motorsport games. So, it's not a car that's been forgotten by the franchise at all, so I think we're going to get more or less all those models back. It would obviously be cool to have some new ones as well, because it's true that compared to other games, the Bugatti lineup in Forza isn't that amazing. For example, I'm thinking of the Cento Dieci, the Bugatti Mistral, or even the Bugatti La Voiture Noire. These are 3 cars that we have in the Crew Motorfest that we've never had the chance to get in Forza Horizon. Even though these are cars that are starting to get a bit old now, honestly, it would be great for Bugatti's comeback to announce the Bugatti Tourbillon. It would be the first time we'd have it in a game. And honestly, I think that would get a lot of people talking. It could also potentially be a particularly high-performing car. Anyway, Bugatti is coming back. There are several other brands that will be coming to the game, and I think that's going to happen pretty soon. If the game's credits are being updated now, it's probably for the next few weeks or months. Here are some good updates to start the week off. Right with Forza Horizon 6. Share in the comments your thoughts on these new brands. Are any interesting to you, or do you not care about them? Be sure to like this video, subscribe for more, and follow me on Twitch. This week, like last week, we plan at least 2 Forza live streams. Horizon 6 with you in multiplayer, so come follow, that's it. And use your Prime if you have Prime, it's always appreciated. See you very soon for a new video. Ciao.